And that's a hard thing to teach them.
Hey, this is Shannon, and you're listening to the Youngblood Life.
What's going on, everybody?
Hello, hello.
So, we talked about this on Rumble. So if you guys don't know what the Rumble app is, go check it out, go download it. You can find us, you can even sponsor us on Rumble. It's awesome. We can be part of our financial life.
Cool.
You're like, do it. Anyway, so there was a question on Rumble. It said,
Friends in your life last forever.
yeah, friendships last forever. But that is not true.
A lot of them do. I agree.
I don't think a lot of them.
Yeah, I think a lot of them do.
So what's your definition of a lot?
Well, I don't know, but a lot of friendships do last forever. May not be a lot of your friendships, but...
No, I'm just saying, so out of all the friends you've ever had in your life...
Oh gosh, I probably keep in contact with maybe...
5%? 3%?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So not a lot of them.
Right.
So true friendship, and this is one thing we teach our kids. True friendship is when someone will be there for you no matter what, and they're going to be there for you. You may not talk to them every day, but you can, when you do talk to them, it's almost as if nothing changed.
Yep.
It's literally, true friendship is literally like family. Where, it's kind of funny, our kids, they're like, this is my best friend. This is my best friend. I hope that these kids stay their best friends.
Our daughter, our firstborn, is actually named after my childhood best friend, her middle name.
And you're actually still in contact with her.
I'm still in contact with her.
So that's rare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you look at...
Haven't seen her in years. Oh my gosh.
But you've talked online.
We've talked online and we've chatted. Yeah.
So, but when it comes to majority of your friends in high school...
3%.
Yeah.
If that. Seriously.
So, and that's a hard thing to teach.
I mean, I'm friends with a lot of them online, but we don't chat all the time. Like my high school years, I'm probably online friends on Facebook, maybe like 150 of them, but we don't chat every day. But I can pull up 150 people who went to my high school that I'm friends with online. Right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, even the friends I grew up with. I mean, I can tell you, I can go down the list of two or three of them, and we may like one friend came by and saw us a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was like nothing happened, but we don't talk every day. I mean, but I think that's the difference between true friendship. But now, I don't know if any of my friends would drop of a hat if something was to happen at our house or whatever. So drop the hat, come out and help us.
Yeah.
That I don't know. That's true friendship.
Yeah.
Now I do think that there are friends like that out there, but the amount that people say these are going to be my best friends forever, it's not going to be true. And that's sad.
It's not like that movie Tag where those 4 people say best friends.
But that can happen though. That can happen. But I think that, honestly, I think that the stuff like that is what helps keep a friendship going.
Yeah. Because
they're continually to talk to each other.
Right.
They're continually to be part of each other's lives. Where a lot of times when as you grow up, and like for me, I had a great friend group before I went and started my mission. I came back from my mission and they were all gone. And they're all gone. So it was pretty much me. I was on my own. I had my family, which is nothing wrong with my family. It's cool. Family is pretty much people that stick around. But on the other side, I got new friends. I mean, my best friend sitting beside me is, yeah. No, but seriously, comes down to you. For those that you love, you will do anything for, no matter what.
True.
True friendships will be there or literally like family, my opinion. Mm-hmm. True friendships are family.
Right.
And it doesn't matter what it is. But I think that's part of where we are in a society. We don't really, a lot of times we get too caught up in our own self, and we only worry about the me.
Right.
Versus worry about other people. And I find this even in the creator space. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, went to go see him, and I think he's a pretty decent guy. I think he's a good friend, and I think he would do anything for me if I asked him. But I don't really ask for help anymore. I don't really ask hardly anybody for help.
Right.
But it's like the career space. Most people use you, and this is the truth. This is the reality.
That's so true.
People use you
to get what they want.
To get what they want from you.
Yep.
And when they get what they want, whether it's...
They don't even acknowledge you.
Correct. That's exactly right. I mean, I have a...
Or when they see you like months down the road, oh, hey, what's up? Long time no see, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you loser.
Well, not even that. I was doing some work at a trade show, and a guy that I worked with, who I thought was a good friend of mine as well, I stopped working with the guy and when I tried to see him, totally blew me off.
Yep.
Could not take 2 minutes out of his life because we hadn't seen each other for 4 years. Mm-hmm. Couldn't take 2 minutes out of his life to
say hi.
Come say hi. I mean, I tried to go find because I knew what booths which vendors he represented. So I went to each one of those trying to find him, and I told everybody. I even called him, and he had his coworkers call him, but he just couldn't take 2 minutes out of his life to say hi to me. So I'm like, you know what?
Loser.
It's not.
I know who you are. You're a loser.
Not really a good friend, and that's sad to say. But it's funny how we tend to look at this is what a friendship is, and you think you got somebody your friend, but then you're not. You run into that when you're managing over at Target, and sadly,
yeah,
I'm a pretty decent judge of character. I can pinpoint people pretty well.
Yep.
And which I don't know if that drives you crazy sometimes or not, but when it comes to pinpointing people, I've told Shannon, I'm like, hey, this person's going to do this. And so,
this person's a backstabber. This person's two-faced.
And so you had your guard up, but you also let your guard down a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
But then all of a sudden, boom.
She got what was coming to her.
Well, okay. You can tell it. Go ahead and tell the story.
No, sorry.
No, tell the story.
No, it's okay.
Tell the story. You got like 3 minutes.
Okay. So I was the manager at Target for the front end, and I left. I put in my 2-week notice, and things got so bad because of all the changes that were happening that 2 weeks ended up being 2 days. And so when I went back in just to grab some stuff that I needed for the house, one of the people there, just in front of all the guests, said, I can't believe you effing left us in a really crappy, but she didn't say crappy, situation. She goes, oh, I hate you so much. She thought she was playing around, but I was embarrassed, and all these people around.
Well, you're in the checkout line, checking
and they
out.
were looking at me. They're like, what the heck is going on? Who is this lady, and why is this person who's up front working talking to this lady like this? So I went home and I wrote a really nice email, copied it to not our, because I'm not there anymore, but I had the district manager's email address on my computer, the store manager's email address, Target corporate, everybody at Target, if you work there and manage any part of that building, got that email. And that email ended up getting out to some of the associates who I'm really good friends with, and they're like, oh my gosh, Shannon, I can't believe you stood up to her. I'm like, well, why not? I was like, none of you will. So
well, but the thing is,
called her out.
That she was the one
about everything.
She was one of the people I told you got to watch out for because she's not a real friend. She's
Right.
using you because she knows that everybody likes you, and that, if she got on your good side, then that means everybody would get on her good side. But they really don't like her any. That's the reality. Yeah. But that's the world we live in. I mean, and that not all friendships have to be this way. That's why it also, it's like our kids. We tell our kids, which I do want to tell a story of the stuff that we've been going through with our oldest son, but we can't do it quite yet. I'm waiting for probably going to be a couple more months before we can talk about that. But bottom line is, death by association and people who you think are your friends
probably really are
typically are not, because once
they want something from you.
Well, that's what this was, and because our son was popular. And this kid was not. He did some stuff that actually has hurt our son. Mm-hmm. But it's all friendship is good, but bad friends not needed. So that goes back to my mom. I did another Rumble says, what's the one thing advice that your mom ever gave you? The one advice I always got, my mom would always tell us before we left the house. She'd always say, remember who you are. And remembering who you are is pretty. To me, it's pretty
Mine
intense.
Is be home by 11.
Yeah, yours be home. My parents knew we had to be home at a certain time, so we knew we did that. But to remember who you are, just basically tell us, remember who you represent. You represent our family. This is our family. Don't do anything wrong that would look poorly on our family. So don't bring dishonor to your family. dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
Thank you, Mushu.
Yeah, you're welcome. Mushu's not in that movie, by the way.
No.
So dumb.
Yeah.
Disney, get your act together. Don't change movies because you think you should do it. Anyway. Choose good friends, guys. Go check us out. Go check out our sponsor, Grove. They are go to grove.com, but actually don't go to grove.com. Go to Instagram, click on our profile link, and it'll click on our link there. You'll actually get a free gift from Grove when you place your order. It's amazing. We've got a new vlog coming out about Grove. That comes out on Wednesday, and on top of that, we'll also have all the other the cool promos and things like that happening. Telling you, Shannon's actually got some. Is super excited because about some of these things that she's gotten from Grove.
I love all the stuff I've gotten from Grove.
Amazing. I mean, all natural, smells great.
One of my friends was like, "Oh, they have bad reviews." I'm like, "Oh no, they don't."
Bad reviews.
I love everything that they've sent me.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, how they get bad reviews, they literally, if you don't like something,
send it back.
You literally send it back.
And they send you something that you want.
Well, no, they'll refund your money within within a few days, within a week, and then if you want something else, they'll give you something else. They don't care.
They thought we didn't get ours in a timely manner, which was really fast, and we got something for free for our next order.
Yeah, so
amazing.
I
was like,
I emailed in saying
fast.
just to check on my order because I didn't get my confirmation, not confirmation, but the shipping information. And so I just said, hey, we'll check on my order. They said, okay, no problem. They gave it to us, and then literally it showed up the next day. And then they emailed to, hey, because the order took a little bit longer than normal, which we didn't know it was normal.
We didn't know it was normal because it came fast.
It literally came within 3 days.
Yeah.
It was shipped to us within 3 days, and they gave us some free Mrs. Myers stuff, which is super cool. So anyway, go check them out. Put the link in the description. Go check it on Instagram, and we will talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.